by greeting you in our Taino language, our native language, because we have to remember that our language, our ancient languages are not English or Spanish. That's the result of that guy sitting in the living room over there. I also want to say, Hahom Guaitiao, thank you to all of you for coming out today. Even though it looks a little gloomy, you still got together to make a point, to send a voice out there that these type of things, monuments to colonizers, we will not accept them at any time. Monuments to genocide are not right. They need to start reading the Geneva Convention and know that that right there is against the Geneva Convention. Let's do those. There's a lot of people who wonder, why are we quote-unquote wasting time coming here to talk about something that happened 500 years ago? Well, let's think about that. It's not something that happened 500 years ago. It started 500 years ago, and it continues today. And we can see the result because they're still erecting monuments to colonizers. Our children are going to school in this country, and they start out in kindergarten learning about what? Christopher Columbus sailing the ocean blue, and they never learn about who he met or the atrocities that were occurred, the blood that this country was founded on. Now I'm not saying this in hate or disgust, but it's the truth, and we need to be direct, we need to be honest, and we need to accept that.
That's love for the ancestors. That's what that is.
We're not here to put down Italian people. You don't see us burning Italian flags. We don't even know if Columbus was Italian. But somehow they've embraced the first mafioso of this hemisphere as their God, their leader. Why? Because he brought the so-called word of God to the heathen people. But yet our people gave them corn, they gave them yucca, they gave them land, they gave them a place to be, they gave them hugs, they unloaded their ships, they gave and they gave and they gave. We gave them chocolate. What did they give us? Diabetes. Our spirits are not the spirits in the bottle. They gave us that. It didn't start with us, it started with them. The corn that we gave them was fresh, pure, sustained our people for generations. What do we get in return? GMOs, processed food, obesity. This is what they've given to our people. Fresh Direct, polluting our people in the Bronx. Right? That's what they want to do. I don't see Fresh Direct depots being put behind Mitt Romney's house or the other 47 or so percent. It's only behind our houses, for our children. The question is why? What are you doing here? What are we doing here? Again, it's not about hate. It has nothing to do with hate. It's about justice. Right? We don't want to see that anymore. Why should our tax dollars go to fund the federally recognized holiday for this man, Christopher Columbus? Again, somebody said to me the other day, why are you talking about that? That man is dead. He's not dead. He's alive in the world. In South America, in the oppressive regimes around the world. Look at the history. Follow the money. And you're going to make the connections all the way back to 1492. Look at the families in power. Look at what's happening today. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's the truth. Look at what's going on. Look at what's happening. Many people, they'll keep walking by like it doesn't affect them. But it affects everybody. Because these are the messages that are emanating out to the universe. That's the message that they want to send. It's okay to put that statue there. He did a great thing. He came across the sea. He was without fear. He was lost. But it's a great thing. You know, we have to honor the spirit of discovery. What about our ancestors? What about their spirit of discovery? What about their spirit of Guaitiao? We're bringing people together, making relations. We're not telling everybody to go home. I'd like to see him go home. what really bothers me about this year, coming here at this time, is that not only do we have to face this all the time here in New York, and we've been protesting this for years and years and years, trying to make an awareness of why it's not right. Why it's not right there in the center. But this year they have to further glorify Columbus and the memory with this so-called exhibition, bringing Columbus into your living room. And this is from a Japanese brother, if I'm not mistaken, right? Well, let me send the message to our Japanese brother. That right there was our Hiroshima. All right? Our Hiroshima. And you don't see us celebrating that today. That right there will cause the death of thousands and thousands and thousands of our ancestors. And we don't have a party for that. Just like we don't have a party for Hiroshima. What happens on that day? We talk about peace. And we'd like to see peace to our communities, whether they're on the reservations, in the pueblos, in the barrios, in the urban jungles. We'd like to see peace for our people too. But when our kids have to start out in this system singing about Columbus and not ever knowing the name of the people he met, there's something wrong here. And it's up to every one of us to make a difference. There's no excuses. That's why we're here today. Again, it's not about hate, people. It's about justice. Remember what Martin Luther King said, right? An injustice anywhere is an injustice everywhere. And with that, brothers and sisters, I want to say hahom. Thank you, Bon Matum, for your time. And again, it's not about hate. We're going to play some music here in the spirit of who we are as a people, in solidarity with Native peoples everywhere from the top of Alaska to the tip of Tierra del Fuego, and across to our brothers and sisters in Australia who are still suffering discrimination, to our Maori brothers across and all of our Pacific peoples, way up to those peoples in Siberia who are being oppressed by the Russian government. And if you think they're not Indians, you got another thing coming. You better look at what's going on.
In Amazon.
That's right. We don't forget what's happening in the Amazon, the lungs of this planet. So again, I want to say thank you. If my words gave you an opportunity to think a little bit, then I feel satisfied. I feel happy. And I look forward to getting to know more of you and seeing more of you and just celebrating life with you like our ancestors intended. Respectfully moving about on this world, moving about on this earth. We don't have to cut everything down. There's got to be some places we got to leave pristine, the best we can. And that includes our hearts, man. So again, thank you. We'll play this song with Kasipa Hagwa. And again, hahom, Waitiao.